Welcome to the M0OGY review of the latest President Lincoln II. This one is called the version 3. It's out the second batch of production. The first batch was the version 1, which later became the 2, which was just an upgraded version 1. So the history of the Lincoln II is well documented in various videos on YouTube and also the internet, so we won't go too far into that. So, is the version 3 a better radio than the previous ones? I would certainly hope so. The version 2 that I had upgraded came back and it works very well, and I've been more than happy with that one, so I'm sure this is at least as good as that, if not better, but we'll soon see. Right. As previous, I won't go into too much detail about the controls and how they work. If you wish to have a look at that, look at some of my previous videos. What comes? Well, you get the transceiver, you get the microphone, power lead, bracket, thumb screws, a handbook and a sticker. The box, well, that doesn't differ much from the original one, other than it's got a V3 sticker on it. Now, just to double check that you have a V3, I did note on my original Lincoln II that it didn't have that little square on the box. I believe that's some form of device you can read information about it. But anyway, if you look on your version 3 box, it has that little black square where the original one didn't, so that's just a little check to make sure, along with the V3 sticker, that it is indeed a version 3, which I'm sure it will be. Right, so that's the radio. We'll take a brief look around inside it, see if there's any differences. The only difference I can see externally is the channel control, channel change. The initial radio had a very loose feel to it. That's got nothing, nice and tight, don't wobble at all, where the original radio did. It's got a lot better feel to it, so that's certainly the first thing that's better on this version 3. Right, we'll have a look round inside. Back in a moment. This is a brief look inside the Lincoln II version 3. Circuit board, SMT technology, very neat and tidy. Certainly don't look like there's any added on bits on this one. All the various areas of shielding, which is very good. Looking at the output stage now, the coil there, that's quite wide, look like. Very much the same as before, really, to be fair. Speaker, 8 ohm, 3 watt. There's the wire for export mod. One thing I did note, where the original version 1, the screws that held the casings on was very small and fiddly. Yeah, there's one. This radio seems to have a much larger head, better quality case screws. So that's good as well. So, all looks good to me. Right, we're back in a bit. We'll have a look at the back panel next, and then we'll try some on air tests very shortly. Looking at the back panel now, you've got your large heatsink, an SO239 UHF coupler for your antenna, small Vox socket for a Vox microphone, mini USB socket for data, two 3.5mm outputs, one for external speaker, one for PA speaker. You've got a CW key plug there, put your Morse key in, and your power socket. That's a look at the rear panel, and your serial number is on the side of the heatsink if you wish to check. Yeah, you see that, can't you? Right, so that's your serial number. Well, that's a quick look round the Lincoln II version 3. On the next video, or the second part of the video, if I've got enough room, I will show the radio on air. We'll see if the issues with the early version have been addressed, and I'll report back to you very shortly. So thanks for that. We'll catch you on the next one. Best 7.3 from Dave M0OGY. Catch you in a bit. Bye bye. Welcome back. We're looking at the President Lincoln II version 3. We'll have to see how it performs on air. We've actually opened it up so we can monitor on the 11-meter band also. First impressions, well, the channel change knob, as we showed on the previous video, is a lot more secure and tighter. The buttons seem to be a lot tighter also. Just receiving some stations on 10 meters at the moment. Very weak though. I must say the channel change feels a lot better for sure. I've tried the power output, it's roughly the same as the last radio. Right, it's a bit dead on 10 meters, so we'll try 11 in a moment, have a listen on there. Dead in the middle on the clarifier.
Papa Alpha Tango 001, Papa Ignite, you are in the lock. Okay, 73, 34 Alpha Tango from Charlie Delta, letter November, PSS.
Right, we're having a little listen on 11 metres. It's quite quiet this bank holiday Monday afternoon, unfortunately. That certainly seems to receive very well, far better than the original one, and certainly on par with the version 2. One thing I have noticed, as you probably can hear, there is the power line transmission noise, the crackling on the radio. As you probably saw in the last review, it's not particular to this radio or any 11 metre radio. It's a power line transmission device that's very close. Unfortunately, it transmits over the 11 metre band, but as it's a legal requirement, it is notched, so when you could hear me receiving on 10 metres, you couldn't hear the noise. So that's what that is, if any of you wondered. And unfortunately it ain't going away anytime soon, I don't think. So we'll have a bit further listen round shortly.
Trace from North East England, over.
Saluti, saluti Inghilterra, saluti! Mi escucha Inghilterra, mi escucha!
Easy, no problemo.
Ah, motula, motula, llama, llama!
Raleigh, South America, 26, OK, 224 UK. Raleigh, Brazil, 3 Sugar Delta, 26 UK, England, standing by. QSL 100%, my friends. My name is Richard. The site operator name is Richard. Radio India Charlie Hotel Alpha Radio Delta Richard in northeast England. You are 30 dB this site. Santiago 30. Santiago plus Tronte, no problem. Very, very strong in my receive, my friends. Congratulations on the 140 sugar, making a beautiful trip beside and sounding very, very top choice there. I'm situated not far from the city of Hull. Hotel Uniform Double Lima, Hotel Uniform Double London in northeast England. The transceiver this side is a President Lincoln II, President Lincoln number 2, and I'm working vertical at 26 feet off the ground, a vertical antenna, 5/8 QSL.
Okay, Richard, I am transmitting from São Paulo. I'm transmitting from São Paulo, Brazil. São Paulo State, São Paulo. Okay? City Santa Bárbara do Oeste. State São Paulo, Brazil. I was giving you very strong 7778 all the time. Congratulations for your station. Very, very well talking in Brazil, but that.
QSL, thank you. Muchas gracias por la contacto. Muchas gracias.
Well, that's a fairly local station. So we've had a listen round the bands. It was quite quiet this afternoon on 10 metres. a little bit of action on the 11. This station's very close, so if anyone was going to swamp the front end of this or make it sound poor, that would be the man. So it doesn't sound too bad. I will return with a few other videos of it receiving and transmitting also on 10 meters, hopefully at next weekend. So first impressions on the air are very good, but we'll see. You know, there's been a few issues with this, the earlier version of this radio, and you know, there's a long way to go yet, but I think the version 3 will be the final version. I don't think it needs any further upgrades, unlike some of the other radios from other brands. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Best 7.3 from Dave, M0OGY in North Lincolnshire, UK. Bye bye.